Okay, everybody, we should be good to go now. Visual's good, audio's good. Yep, we're getting everybody here. Okay, let's get this started. So, hi there, everyone. Welcome to Ukulele Underground Open Mic, um, April 2026. I am your host, Amewa Takashi, but you guys can call me Taka for short. So, a little bit of a background context here is that Chris is usually the host for the open mics, but something came along, and he is unavailable for today. So now I'm gonna be the one who will be the substitute host. So yeah, for those who don't know, for those who weren't here when I was attending the open mics for the past couple of months, yeah, I'm Taka. I'm a virtual YouTuber, which is the reason why you are seeing me puppeting this virtual avatar in real time. I'm not AI, just so you know. Yeah, and like I said, I will be your host for today. So I believe if I get this right, welcome again to the open mic. Feel free to raise your hands. You can play on the ukulele or maybe some other instruments, guitar, clarinet, trumpet, what have you, violin, even harp, I guess. Oh, or like a ukulele harp. That would be cool. Um, if you're not in the mood for singing, you could also read a poetry, something like that. I mean, essentially, we're all doing arts. Well, in a we're doing arts in a audible sense. We're not really doing visual arts, let's just say. And yeah, right. So again, if you want to play or do something, yeah, please raise your hands. Um, okay, okay, whoops. Right. So I see that Isekai Ukulele, aka TJ, got his hands up. He's the only one with hands up right now, so he's gonna go first.
I thought there was a couple guys in front of me. What happened there?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, all
I
right.
mean,
I guess.
I
I
mean,
guess I'm
as
one
of
for the
now,
people.
okay, now we got another hand, but
Sure.
nah,
Okay.
you're the only one who got your hands up like what 5 seconds ago.
All right. Let's do it then. Thanks for hosting, Taka. As I appreciate it.
Hmm.
I am not good with software stuff like that. It's a little hard to do it from bed, so I couldn't jump on the opportunity. Anyway, yeah, my name's TJ, aka Isekai Ukulele, and playing from Maui, Hawaii. Although I'm stuck in bed, so I don't get to go out very much. The song I wanted to play to start with is "Loose Lips" by Kimya Dawson. I heard it the other week and I was like, "Oh, this is a great song." It's give it a try. Slips, spicy chips, but loose kisses. Take trips to San Francisco, double that disco. Take to be hottie, do it for Scotty, do it for the living, do it for the dead, do it for the monsters under your bed, do it for the teenagers, do it for your mom. Broken hearts hurt, but they make us strong, and we won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again. Just pretend that nothing ever happened. We were just dancing, we were just hugging, singing, screaming, kissing, talking on the sleeve of how it used to be. How's it gonna be? How Dropkick Russell Stover moving to the starting over house, and no Matt Rouse and Jester watching me achieve my dreams. And we'll pray all damn day, every day, that all this shit our president has got us in will go away, while we strive to figure out a way we can't survive these trying times without losing our minds. So if you wanna burn yourself, remember that I love you. And if you wanna cut yourself, remember that I love you. And if you wanna kill yourself, remember that I love you. Call me up before you're dead, we can make some plans instead. Send me a DM, I'll be your friend. Shysters live from scheme to scheme, but my fourth quarter pipe dreams are seeming more and more worth fighting for. So I'll curate some situations, make my job a big vacation, and say, fuck Trump and fuck this war. My war paint is Sharpie ink, and I'll show you how much my shit stinks, and ask you what you think, because your thoughts and words are powerful. They think we're disposable, well both my thumbs opposable are spelled out on a double word and triple letter score. And we won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We were just dancing, we were just hugging, singing, screaming, kissing, tugging on the sleeve of how it used to be. Yeah.
Hey.
It was originally F. Bush, but it was kind of a long time ago, so I updated it. Sorry if it's offensive, but
Dude, you're nailing it. Wait, what? When was the how long how long has it been since you first heard the song?
maybe a week or two.
Damn. I wish I can learn it that fast. Anyway,
Yeah, it was. It just got stuck in my head. I couldn't help it. I couldn't stop. I was like, oh, I gotta play this. I gotta play this.
you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Understandable. Have a nice day.
You know how that goes, right?
Yep. You got another one for us?
Yeah. Let me pull up the tab. This was another one. I've been watching streamers and they play songs. I'm like, oh, these are great songs. So, this one is "Run" by Snow Patrol.
All right, let's get it.
Let's sing it one last time for you. Then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done. And I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to say, to think I might not see those eyes makes it so hard not to cry. And as we say our long goodbyes, I nearly do. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, and we'll run for say. Slower, slower, we don't have time for that. All I want's to find an easier way to get out of our little heads. Have hearts, my dear, we're bound to be afraid, even if it's just for a few days, making up for all this mess. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. There we go.
Woo! Let's go.
Thank you much. Thanks for hosting again, and for everyone for being here. Oh, cool little thing on your head.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you were on my stream when I bought the software needed to make this. Was it the little guy up there?
Oh, that came
Yeah,
from that?
yeah.
Oh, that's super
That's
cool.
the emote lab emoji, the anime
Oh, wow.
emoji right here. Yep, that came from the emote lab software that I bought on stream after what selling the incredibly high value drop.
That's super cool. I've
Yeah,
only seen them as like little, emojis, not
yeah,
as actual little things you can wear on your head.
yeah.
Nice.
I gotta thank the Lucky Star for what giving us VTubers such a versatile um the program, yeah, versatile program that allows us to like do so many things. It actually just like recently introduced a bunch of like new updates too, like very recently actually. So it's amazing.
It's
Anyway,
pretty cool, man. Anyway, thank you.
okay,
This guy.
right. Thank you, TJ, again for performing. Right. So next up on the raised hand line is Jim Bills. All right, folks. He's gonna stand up. Yep. Okay. There we
Sound?
go. Let's go.
Sound? So not only is it Easter, it's also autumn down under. So I'm not playing any rabbit songs. I can behave like a rabbit from time to time, but I'm going to play Autumn Leaves. And I'm going to ask my little friend over here, John, to come and play with me. There you go. And so the leaves twinkle down.
All right.
So, yeah,
Sorry, I was gonna be like,
I think it's an escaped earwig.
sorry, I was gonna be like, oh,
Yes, and
no, I was gonna be like, what am I gonna say? But then like you were
I don't.
saying, but then you were uttering a word, so I was like, okay, I'll stop, I'll let you speak. But then like, uh,
What?
are you gonna say anything?
Well, I will. Do you want me to?
I mean, yeah, I am getting out of your way, sir. Okay, please speak.
And in the current theme, um, this is one of those songs that went to the moon. So it's also the song that I got cut off on last month.
Oh, oh wait, oh that was like the song you were playing before what? Your internet or computer went kaput last. Ah, yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Actually, it was neither of those. It was actually it was a DOS attack on the system from some grub from outside. Just crowded
Uh,
everything up.
oh, docs.
So I was sitting here
Oh.
looking at everything going stationary, but I had to restart everything to rub them out. Anyway, here we go. It's more. It is. I hope.
Alright.
There you go, Taco. Speak. It's all yours.
Hey, that's great. Honestly, I should probably get back to like finger picking at some point. It's honestly like been such a while because you know, I'm about to start yapping. I'm so sorry, guys, but you really reminded me back to like my first days back when I was still in Vietnam. I was still VTubing. I still want to like play ukulele on my channel, on my streams and stuff like that. But then like the fact that I was in Vietnam, my music anxiety was still riding high. So I never really sang much at all. I still mostly done finger picking. I'm mostly playing like whatever melody of a song that I liked, or like maybe like a meme melody, anything to strike a joke, you know. And yeah, ever since then, I moved to the UK like what 2 years ago, and I started to finally start strumming and singing again, you know, the normal way. But since then, I could hardly remember the last time I did like a full-on finger picking performance.
Well, if you don't sing, and I can assure you, you don't want to hear me sing, then you better be prepared to play some instrumental stuff and do it reasonably well. Enough so people don't
Yeah,
throw stuff at you anyway. I think
I
it is.
mean, usually, I mean, like,
Except underwear. Underwear's okay. You can throw underwear. Women's underwear, by the way. You can throw that. But
wait,
nothing hard. Nothing hard.
wait. I'm sorry. Am I hearing this right? Women underwear?
No. You misheard that, Taco. Definitely misheard that.
God, the Australia accent is getting me again.
Yeah, you'll be right, mate. You'll be right. Just stick in there for a bit. You know, you'll be okay. We just stir it a bit, and yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Pull your leg, play the possum. Just watch out for the drop bears.
yeah. I mean, like, I mean, honestly, I could still continue with the finger picking, but like, I feel like as a VTuber, I'm practically what obligated to just start singing anyway. It's
Be
like,
hard, be
you
be
look.
rather hard. Be rather hard to use as, an avatar to show the finger picking. I suspect.
I mean, I wish I have the money to show exactly that. Damn.
We're going to hear some songs from these other lovely people. I know they can both do good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You too. Oh, yeah, that's it.
I mean, don't be shy. Come on.
Taco, I'm taking up the space. I'm taking up airtime. Move them on. Call them up.
Okay, right. Getting back on track. Okay, you know what? All right. So, I suppose I'll play a song or two then, while we're at it already. Again, if anybody would like to play, while I'm in the middle of playing, if you just decide that, okay, I'm gonna start playing too, and then, yeah, feel free to raise your hand using the, how do you say this? So you move your mouse to like the bottom side of the app of the window, the application. You'll see a react button. You click on that, and then you'll be able to click the raise hand button to indicate. Anyway, right. Uh, to tell you, to be honest, I have been slacking off quite a bit. But to be fair, was it my Viaculele series has been um stumbling across like a lot of bums. Like it hasn't been as consistent as I wanted it to be, if I'm gonna be really honest. So yeah, I've been slacking, but I think I still managed to like learn a thing or two. Uh, I'm not sure. Okay, right. So for the first one that I'm gonna play here today, I'm not quite sure if if I've played it before on the open mic, but if not, then yeah, well, consider this the first. Here we go. Let me just boop, there we go. Right, there we go. Just show the ukulele. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, here we go. Hold on. No strap, by the way, so I'm definitely gonna struggle. Actually, wait. Sorry. I feel like something's a little bit off. I need to check the tuning. Give me just 1 minute. Yep, I knew it. Alright. Sorry about that, Beck. Right. Double checking this. Here we go. I could never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone? 'Cause I left behind the home that you made me, but I will carry it along. It's a long way forward, so trust in me. I'll give them shelter like you've done for me. And I know I'm not alone. You'll be watching over us until you're gone. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. When I'm older, I'll be silent beside you. I know words won't be enough, and I won't need to know the names or our faces, but it will carry on for us. It's a long way forward, so trust in me. I'll give them shelter like you've done for me. And I know I'm not alone. You'll be watching over us until you're gone. Da 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 Oh, it's a long way forward, so trust in me. I'll give them shelter like you've done for me. And I know I'm not alone. You'll be watching over us until Why do I have to mess up on that freaking last note? Okay. Right. Remind myself to edit the VOD in post so that it seemed like I did, so that it seems that I did not get interrupted. So yeah, that was Shelter by Porter Robinson. If you know him, he makes I would say iconic music. Shelter is one of them. And yeah, right. I do got another song lined up here for us. Right. So, uh, first off, I'm gonna preface that this is a song. This is a one of my childhood Vietnamese song, and what? I've recently decided to try translate it to English. So yeah, this is gonna be a English version of one of my favorite childhood Vietnamese pop song. So right, just gonna. I think I might have like. I think I might have played it before. On the open mic already. I'm not sure, but yeah, if you were there for it, you just listen to the melody and you will recognize it. I'm still prepping the. There we go. So. Yeah, yeah, you know what? I have accepted that. I'm just gonna have to stop in between just to scroll. Anyway, right. I'm gonna get started now. Spotlight for everyone, and okay. Now, cable 3. That's good. Okay, here we go. News flow from the newspaper one by one. The revealing girl with an attractive body, sporting attractive fashion, attract readers every morning. That girl whose face no one knew yesterday. Yet with a scandal, crying over broken love, taking over a whole page, so easy to brighten our life. So now the most important thing is that guy hook up with her. He then cheat up on her. He then give her a beating and she fell down here. The townsfolk and their peers are desperate for news. Gossip's going everywhere. What a messy day. Messy day. As the days swiftly go by, the story keeps going far. On the news, she said, "You're quite stupid for breaking up. It's not my fault." And the TV screen planting in the people's mind about a world so dreamlike, poetic, smooth like ice cream. What a surprise! Broadcast channels bring in. Broadcast channels bring inviting noises. What do you need here? Wanna be gorgeous? Then sit down here. Let me be gorgeous. Then sit down. Then place sign here. We'll buy whatever we're lacking. I want all the booming crowds everywhere. Um, to whisper about me. I want them to talk of me. Dream of live a life like mine. Kind of dreams you had every night. So now the most important thing is that guy hook up with her. He then cheat up on her. He then give her a beating and she fell down here. The townsfolk and their peers are desperate for news. Gossip's going everywhere. What a messy day. Messy day. As the days swiftly go by, the story keeps going far. On the news, she said, "You're quite stupid for breaking up. It's not my fault." And the TV screen planting in the people's mind. But a world so dream like poetic, smooth like ice cream. What a surprise! Ha! What a surprise! What a surprise! What a surprise! What a surprise! Every day that I've prayed for. Every day that I've prayed for. For that day before no longer. Whereas the days swiftly go by, the story keeps going far. On the news, you said you're quite stupid for breaking up. It's not my fault. And the TV screen planting in the people's mind. But oh, was so dreamlike, poetic, smooth like ice cream. What a surprise! Was so dreamlike, poetic, smooth like ice cream. What a surprise! Was so dreamlike, poetic, smooth like ice cream. What a surprise! Was so dreamlike, poetic, smooth like ice cream. What a surprise! Was so dreamlike, poetic, smooth like ice cream. What a surprise! Ha! Oof. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually, I think that's like kind of like my first attempt at playing this entire song in one go. That could have gone better, honestly. Listen, I was I was suffering under the debuff that I have to play on a soprano ukulele with no strap. That was a struggle and a half.
No excuses are accepted, Tucker. You did okay, mate. You did. Okay.
Uh,
I thought you were actually doing a Gilbert and Sullivan sort of rendition. I was expecting the Pirates of Penzance or something to come out of that last song.
yeah. Okay, so yeah. Anyway,
You probably don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Pirates of Penzance. You don't even know where Penzance is, do you?
I have no idea. I don't know, and
And you're in London.
yeah.
And you're in London.
Okay, listen. I don't often catch up with like those stuff. Okay. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for like being too caught up at home. I'm sorry for like staying in my room, being too caught up being an anime boy wannabe on the internet. Okay, I'm sorry.
Penzance is down near Land's End, right down the bottom end of the big foot of the British Isles. It's an outer suburb of London. That's what we'd say in Australia.
Yeah, I don't
pretty
know.
much anywhere in the UK is an outer suburb of London. I mean, you know, Brisbane is 260 kilometres long. So, you know, it's not fun.
I guess so, but then like honestly I'm just like not quite sure who exactly are you like trying to reference here maybe, but I mean like if anything, if you ask me to like, yo, can you like maybe think of any ukulele player artists in the UK? I mean, I would say who I forgot his name, Benjamin maybe, but like he made a song called I've No More F's to Give, and I freaking love that song. It's an
Yeah,
amazing
I know
song. I
I know
genuinely
the one.
need to like get back to learning it.
I know the one. No, the reference to Pirates of Penzance and all those, it's stagecraft, stage show. So you
Stage show,
performed that
stage.
very much as I would have expected if you'd been up on stage. You know,
Oh, stage.
audience of 1,000 people. I could just see you there.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Not
Okay.
so sure about the little dude on top, but you would have been there, okay?
I mean, I've honestly, I feel like it's been a millennia since the last time I attended a stage or like a concert. And again, the closest thing I've ever got to like ever being on a stage or like at least participate in this is like this one time I was caught off hanging out doing like virtual busking sessions over at VRChat. So in a way, it did feel like I had like uh, a good amount of audience watching me as I perform on a stage.
Who's up next?
So yeah. Anyway, who's up next? I mean, so as far as I can see it, Jim, you're already standing up. You already got the ukulele out and all
No,
that.
hang on. I've already done that. No, it must be Karen's turn or Matthias.
Yeah.
Matthias, good on you.
I was thinking that since I'm like the new kid on the block, that I was gonna be the last one.
You can be last
Okay,
one.
okay, right.
Yeah.
I did notice. Yeah, this is like my first time seeing you here. I
Yeah.
just did not. I just not. I just didn't think of like saying anything because I've only joined the open mics since like I would say around August or September. I think like it was around
Okay.
September last year. So I was not exactly an OG.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah,
I'm just not
I've
really
been
sure.
around the forum for a long time, but it was like 10 years ago. I had a question about my old ukulele, and then I was like, okay. Then I came back after years, like a decade maybe, and
Wow.
then I saw the open mic. I missed the November one, and then I was just traveling, doing whatever. Came back, and I saw this one. Okay, now I should
Yeah.
participate. Yeah. But I was
Yeah.
thinking
Cool.
like, should I go last?
I
Should
mean,
Karen go now?
if you want to, the choice is here. I mean, like, given that, what? I mean, given that how 3/5 of us has already played.
Yeah,
Except
yeah,
for Karen. Did anyone notice Karen hasn't played yet, Karen?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've
You
okay, no pressure, but I've actually never heard of Karen play. And to be fair, if I recall this correctly, Chris always says that there's no pressure. Performing or like doing anything is not mandatory. You can always just join in and then just listening. Have screw it. Just have us as like background noise for whatever you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. And I just want to say welcome,
Oh,
Tess.
thanks, Karen. Yeah.
Yeah. We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I mean, if anything, yeah, is it Matthias? I think yeah, I think I can call you Matthias, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it is Matthews, just like
Matt,
in
Matt,
English, or
Matthias.
Mateus. I'm from Brazil, guys. It's
Ah,
oof, 10
alright.
p.m. right now, almost. I don't know if you guys can see. I am a little sleepy, but it was nice to stay up to do this today. Just as the first time trying it. I don't know also what time this usually happens, but I also saw that there are some days that it's later or earlier. So today
Yeah,
was kind of a nice time. 9 p.m. is not too late, not too early, so it was kind of perfect to be here this time. So yeah, I'm glad I'm here.
Hey,
yeah.
Matthew. We've got a saying in Australia when we come to somebody from a big country. We say, like, so who's running the pub there now, mate?
Yeah.
But seriously, I guess, are you hanging out with the Overdriver duo?
Oh no.
Are they cool or what?
Oh, I don't know
You,
them. What is it?
you out of Brazil, male and female duo.
Oh,
Absolutely amazing.
I gotta
Play
look it up.
ukulele too, mate. Overdriver duo.
Let me
They
take a
they
look.
pl- they they play to stadiums of sort of like 20, 30,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, awesome,
Two
awesome.
billion plays on. Wow.
That's them.
Whoa.
Them,
That I. Wow.
mate.
I'm just
Look,
gonna leave the search open here for later. But yeah, I had actually never heard of them before.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee,
Yeah.
they're
That's
at the
true.
other end. They're at the
That's
other end of the bar in the pub.
yeah, just missed them, right? Yeah, but that's the kind of thing here in Brazil. Like you've got so many types of music and musicians in the country that you can kind of go around thinking that you know everyone, and you really don't. So that's kind of impressive. They seem to be really really big. So I'm gonna take a look later. Oh wow, oh that's crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I should play a little bit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, there's not much of us around here, so you can take it as a
Yeah.
practice,
Let
or
me
like
see if I can
yeah, make your
Can you
day.
guys hear me well? I think I'm gonna turn off my
Alright.
fan here because even though it's it's starting to get colder, it's still pretty hot when I closed everything. Just so we didn't have any street noises today. So it's a little bit hot at the moment, but I'm gonna turn it off. See if you guys can get the better quality on my mic.
I think I can already hear like your voice. I can already hear your voice clearly, and I think I can already hear you handling your
Hey,
Yeah.
ukulele.
hang
Yeah.
on.
Let
hang
me
on.
let me
One
take a
important
look.
thing.
Yeah,
One
tell me.
important thing, Matthew. Have you got the original sound turned on?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just did this today. I
Cool.
had no idea about it, but yeah, before I came in, I was trying to find the link, and then I saw the post, and I tried to do everything. And I think it's on, right? Because if I come up
Just strum.
here,
If you strum
oh
and we
yeah,
hear everything, it's fine. Beautiful. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
it's
cool.
there. Okay, all right, yeah. And the ukulele that I'm gonna play today is actually the one I just made,
Wait,
which
you
is
made a
crazy.
ukulele?
Yeah, because I I was really wanting a five-string one, and there was just no way that I was just gonna buy
Oh
it on
wait.
the internet because it was going to be like super expensive just to buy it, and it was actually cheaper to enroll on the luthier class, make the whole ukulele, pay for everything, and it was still gonna be cheaper. So I was like, okay,
Oh
I
yeah,
have
Brazilian
to do it.
economy is something like that. I don't know. I heard some news
You
about
know,
that.
just yeah. In the end, it was like so much cheaper, and actually just having the experience was crazy too. So it was kind of nice. Yeah. So
Damn.
I that's the first time I'm playing this instrument in front of just other people too, and yeah. Also the song too. This is a song I was playing like I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I was trying to learn it from a YouTube video of Taimane playing in the oh my god, was the ukulele site podcast. So I was just pausing the video, trying to see how she plays it because that goes by very fast. And I'm only gonna play like the half of the song, you know, because I don't know. I am still trying to learn it all. So yeah, that's it. You know, just half a song today, maybe, and the next time I have something I can sing a little bit, but I haven't prepared anything else tonight other than this.
Yeah, fair
Cool.
enough. But yeah, like we always say around here. So again, feel free to make your debut. Introduce yourself. What's your name? Where you're from?
Yeah.
When did you start playing ukulele? You know, all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my name is Mateus or Matthews, right? Doesn't matter. That's I teach English to some students. They call me Teacher Matthew, so that's it, you know. And I'm from Brazil. I'm originally from the northeast of Brazil, so I'm from the tropics, you know, kind of similar vibe to Hawaii, just sunny, rainy sometimes, very hot. And I'm living in São Paulo right now, just because of work stuff. And I played ukulele first after listening to Eddie Vedder's Ukulele Songs album. You know, that was just the first time I was like, whoa, what's this? You know, because I knew the singer and I heard that and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I have to buy, and I bought my first soprano ukulele, very cheap thing, almost like a toy, then changed to another one. When I think that's like, wow, ukulele songs was maybe 2012, so that's when I bought my first ukulele. So that's 14 years now, 15 almost. So that's crazy to think back on. But yeah, it's been 15 years. I had some very cheap toy-like ukuleles. I had some other nice ukuleles that I sold, and I regretted it. And then I kind of bought another one that is it's over there. It's I don't know if it's a Brazilian made one, but it was fine for some years. You know, a tenor one, nice, took me far. I learned a lot on it, and then when I finally wanted something a little bit nicer, I was like, okay, let me check. I checked on the internet. I'm like, oh, the price is crazy. Let me see what I can do, and then I ended up building the ukulele just to have it. Yeah, that's how I'm here right now. Yeah.
It's like a what is it? How because of like how outrageous the prices of RAM are, people started building their own RAMs, right?
Yeah. People start just finding a way, you know, when things are going crazy,
Like
and yeah,
converting DDR2, DDR5, no
yeah,
DDR2, DDR3 to DDR5. Like, bruh, dude.
yeah, yeah. So and that was pretty interesting, you know, just building an instrument, learning more, and then just kind of going on a wild ride, you know, just building the instrument was it was very nice. It was a
Yeah.
lot of work, a lot of sanding. Just the first
Oh,
days,
I
just
get
sanding and sanding and sanding.
I
Oh my
get that
God, this is
so
gonna take
much.
forever, and it seemed like it was never gonna end. And then 2 weeks at the end, you're like, oh my God, the instrument comes together, and then you're putting on the strings. You're like, oh my God, it's all over.
It's yeah,
Yeah,
it's great, right? But and like at the same time, the bonus of like building your own ukulele or something like that, you get to understand the ukulele more
yeah.
on the technical aspect.
Yeah, yeah, and it's kind of like I don't know. Sometimes I was riding bikes when I was younger, and sometimes the part of the fun was just taking the bike apart and then disassembling and assembling it again, just getting to know the bike inside out. So it's kind of that thing, that if you like to do that, you're also gonna like to build your instrument, get to know
Yeah,
what goes inside of it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, and
yeah.
you end
It,
up with a nice instrument too, so that's a plus.
like and honestly, I just wish more people were able to experience something like that because like I have a friend,
Yeah,
right? Her ukulele, the bridge broke clean off. I mean, like in hindsight, it does look like a catastrophic damage,
yeah,
and she threw it out away as the result. Meanwhile, I looked at the damage and I'm like, I looked at the damage and I went, you could have just easily fixed it with wood glue, my
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, that could have been one of the easiest fixes, right? For someone that, yeah, doesn't know how to do it, but if you Google it, it's kind of one of the easiest things you can try to do, right, at home.
Yes,
So yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
it was the bridge breaks clean off, right? Strings are
yeah,
all over the place. She thinks a toss, and I'm just like, ma'am, you could have just used wood glue.
yeah, yeah. That's a shame, right? But
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a shame.
there are literally two kinds of people, right? When it comes to instruments or bikes or whatever, like people that really want to do it. Oh my God, something went wrong. I'm gonna just try to fix it. And people are just like, okay, I'm not touching this. Some of my friends, when we were younger, they wouldn't even change the strings on their instruments. They would take their instruments to the shop, and I was like, are you crazy? Are you gonna pay just for someone to to do it for you? Why won't you learn? So I think you have to like to do stuff. So if something happens, you gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna try to fix it first, and maybe you do some more damage. Maybe you learn more about it.
Yeah,
It's the price you pay. Yeah, yeah. But it was
yeah,
nice. Just
exactly.
yeah,
Eh,
yeah,
okay. Anyway, yeah. Sorry about like the whole yapping thing.
yeah,
We like if again if the hosts were quiz, we could have just like skipped to the playing right away. But anyway, okay.
yeah.
Chronic.
Yeah, it's lucky I think we're few today, right? Just
Yeah, I mean, okay. To be fair,
it's
yeah,
usually
we only have like so few people, and yeah, the now the recording only reached like now the recording has reached the 1 hour mark, so
uh,
plenty of time. Usually the recordings of each recording, would last like around an hour to like an hour and a half, so plenty of time. Yeah.
yeah. But we did do some talking today, right? But yeah, okay,
Okay.
yep,
Listen. Listen, this is what you get when you have a VTuber on as a host. We are chronic yappers.
yeah. No, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's just you know.
Yeah,
Okay, guy,
pretty much.
let me. Okay, so you guys can hear me well, right? And the
Mhm.
instrument too. So yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna do
Yep.
it, guys. This is half of the song "Lady Bird" by Ty Money, and this is where I got so far. And then I tried to learn just the how to end the song, so I wouldn't end just abruptly. So this is it. Okay, maybe in the future, some like I don't know, half of the I don't know, maybe June or July, I can try to play the whole song, but not right now. Here, can you guys? Is it good? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. That's it. Yeah.
Groovy! I love it.
Nice.
It's funny. All I can hear are the little mistakes. you know?
There
But
was a
yeah,
mistake?
yeah, several. Just trying to play at that level. The way she plays it is just crazy.
Oh,
Ma-
yeah, you know
Math,
what? Fair enough. I have not, I have yet to to hear the control, so, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it sounded great. That
Matthew,
was awesome.
Matthew, there's no such thing as a mistake, you know. That
Yeah,
that's
in the
that
middle
that
of a performance, no, right?
no,
But yeah,
that's just jazz. It's jazz, man. It's just jazz.
yeah,
Which,
That's just jazz. Just jazzy.
yeah,
That
that's
yeah,
was
true.
jazz.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That was excellent. Excellent.
Yeah,
With your
thanks, guys.
your double string is your low G high G,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and when you
that's it.
when you're finger picking, are you playing? You trying to pick one of the strings, or you just playing
Yeah,
both?
yeah, yeah. I actually posted about it before I stringed it because I wanted to know what was gonna be better. I want the full sound when I'm doing
Yep.
this, but I also want the high G on top because I can kind of mute the other one and just play the low one. So it works when you're going up and down on a melody and also just strumming and everything kind of plays together. So yeah, I try to think about this just so, okay, I can still play because if I try to do the opposite and just hit the high G, it doesn't really work. So it's there
Yep.
just to sound together, at sometimes, and when I'm strumming, it's when I think it shines, like kind of creates this what is
Extra
going
depth.
on here.
Extra
Yeah.
depth. I have a five string. I have a Willie K custom
All
five string. Do
right.
you know Willie K?
Yeah, I think I might have seen. Did you post the pictures? Because I might have seen
I
that a
probably
little
did.
bit.
Yeah, probably did. Love the
Yeah.
guy. Love the guy.
Yeah.
Awesome. Listen to a few of his because he's actually playing that five string. And there's one. There's one at the what do they call it, ukulele festival in Hawaii, where he does La Bamba with about I don't know 250 kids and some other stuff.
Wow.
But he's actually playing. That's a five string he's playing there. That's the custom. So if you're looking for techniques on it, he's
Yeah.
just amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
But that was
very nice.
awesome. Taimani, watch out. You're moving in.
Oh, come on. No way. Yeah. Oh, but that's it. That's all I prepared for you guys today. Just
Ah, it's
I
fine.
yeah, I spent like I don't know, last 2 days kind of going over it, just trying to okay, let me try and do it nicely. But yeah, what I promise is that I'll try to learn at least the other half of the song. Maybe there's some crazy soloing at the second part that I'm not so sure about learning. Not like this, just pausing the video and going back again. Oof. But yeah, I'll try to learn a little bit more and just try to play the whole thing next time. All right, guys, that's it.
Cool. All right, so we got is this the end of the line now? Do we got anybody else? Any other song? Okay. No from Jim. I guess what? TJ's just strumming away, but not sure if you got anything.
It's okay. We can call it early if you like. I mean, there's only a handful of us. A lot less than
Mm,
usual, yeah. So, I mean, I always
well,
got songs to play, but that was a great show. So we can leave it on that. I think I'd be happy with that.
eh, well, I mean, I don't know. It's like okay, it's because I don't know. Uh because like sure we're already over the hour mark, and I feel like okay, we could cut it here, but then what? My inner VTuber habit was like, this is less than 2 hours. It's not enough. We need to make it longer.
Yeah, it's usually 2 hours is kind of what
Yeah.
but we also usually like have enough people that two songs kind of pushes that anyway. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
true
If
though.
you guys want to hang out and jam more, we can.
Well, okay. Well, for the purpose of the recording, though, I suppose I will close this out with like one more song. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be short, and because coincidentally, I've only known like half of this song so far. Uh, right. So again, this is like one of those like Japanese songs that I've learned. Uh, Mostly through rhythm games because I played a song in God knows how many rhythm games for like God knows how many times now at this point. And yeah, I kind of just learned how to sing it through because of like the amount of times that I've listened to the song as I play them in the games. But then because of like I guess due to gameplay design reason or maybe licensing reasons, that those games would only let you play half of the song, like the first half. So yeah, I only end up being able to um, learn how to sing the first half. So yeah, I will try to eventually learn the remaining half. Anyway, again, I'm gonna struggle because no strap, and I'm playing on a soprano. Here we go. Ah, brr, brr. Mhm. Okay. 沈むように溶けてゆくように二人だけの空が広がるようにさよならだけだったその一言で全てがわかった日が沈み出した空の君の姿フェンス越しに重なってた初めて会った日から僕の心すべてを奪ったどこか儚い空気をまとう君は寂しい目をしてたんだいつだってチキタクと情けないなんてなくさ触れる心ない触れる心ない言葉で最高にべきないなこぼれそうでもありきたい喜びのきっと二人なら見つけかける騒がしい日々に笑えない君に思いつく限り眩しい明日を明けないように落ちてゆく前に僕の手を掴んでほら忘れてしまいたくて閉じ込めた日々も抱きしめたぬくもりでとくつから怖くないよいつか日が昇るまで二人でいようYep. Yeah. That was Your Nikakiru by Yosobi. Freaking iconic song.
Nice job with the Japanese. That's hard.
Yeah. Alright. So that's gonna be it for Ukulele Underground open mic for on this April 2026. hosted by yours truly, Amewa Takashi, aka Taka. Right, so yep, that's gonna be the wrap. As per usual, the open mic will be hosted on every first Thursday of the month. So this Thursday was Thursday, April 2nd. Oh, right. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the time. We're also going to be hosting it on the first Thursday of the month at 2 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time, if I get this correctly. I don't know. Um, times time zones. Am I right? Uh, and yeah. Uh, and so with that said, I think okay. Tune in next time. Our next open mic, I believe, is going to be on Thursday, 7th of May. Yep, Thursday, 7th of May. And again, 2 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys then. Maybe Chris will come back. Right. With that said, thank you guys so much again, and thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, special thank you to Chris and Tim. Why I don't know. Why am I so nervous? Why am I tripping on my words? English is not Englishing. Like I said, once again, special thanks to Chris and Tim for giving me the opportunity to host. This one's for you, and yeah, but. With that said, I'm gonna end the recording right here. Osataka and stay blazing. Wait, hold up. This is not my Twitch. This is not my freaking live stream. Sorry. I did, I did, I did my stream end catchphrase out of habit. Okay, but that's it for now. Bye guys.